this is a simple way to put together a total body program. I call it my programming quadrant. All right? So at the start, quadrant shape, right? 4 corners. All right? My 4 major movements, I'm going to have 2 lower body exercises and 2 upper body exercises. I'm going to split those up into front half and back half. So we have a lower body front half anterior, a lower body posterior, upper body anterior, and upper body posterior. So it looks like this. Anterior, posterior, lower body, upper body. So then you just have one of each. You have a lower anterior, a lower posterior, upper anterior, and then upper posterior. Okay? So now let's pick one of each. All right? So we have, let's say upper anterior. What's the front half muscles of my upper body? Say chest, shoulders, triceps. What's an example exercise for that? Bench press comes to mind. All right? And let's say an upper body posterior. In this case, a row, my lats, my upper back, things like that. Lower body anterior, something more quad dominant, in this case a squat. And then the lower body posterior, so hamstrings, glutes, lower back, and RDL fits for me. So, lower body posterior. All right, so now we have 4 major movements to put together. All right, to make a workout, my 6 main exercises, I have my 4 main movements, and add something explosive, a jump or a throw, or both, and a direct core exercise. So we'd also add something explosive, and then a core. With me so far? All right, so now we're gonna take these and put them in a format that fits. So in this case, we'll use the tricep. All right, so I'm gonna label that out. All right, so we have 1A, B, and C, and then 2A, B, and C. All right, so let's plug these into a program that actually makes sense order-wise. So we want to start with our most taxing movement and our most explosive stuff while we're fresh. So in this case, on this list, I'd say the most taxing is going to be the squat. So in this case, let's say front squat. That would be our first one. All right. Paired with our front squat, we want something explosive. So in this case, let's say a box jump for our jump. And then something that won't interfere with either one of these two. So I wouldn't want to pair the RDL with this. So we have 2 kind of competing things here at the lower back. Out of this list, I'd say the row, right? So let's say a dumbbell row in this case. All right, so my first tricep, squat, box jump, dumbbell row. And these are just straight from my format here, all right? Now, what's left? In this case, my upper body anterior, my bench press, so we'll plug that in. The RDL, if we're already having the barbell here for the bench press, let's say a dumbbell RDL because the bar is already side up. So we'll have a dumbbell RDL. And then the only thing left is our core exercise. So let's say a Palloff press in this case. All right, so now we have our 6 main exercises fit in an order that makes sense. If you can read my chicken scratch handwriting, our first tricep, front squat, box jumps, dumbbell rows, finish all those. Then I go bench press, dumbbell RDLs, and Palloff press. Simple. If I'm running a 2-day program, I'd pick 2 more movements for each one, and boom, do it 48 hours later. If I'm running a 3-day program, do the same thing, different variations. You could take that same template, progress these exercises over 4 weeks, and boom, you have a 4-week program like that. If you could take those movements, progress them in 3 blocks, that's a 12-week program done like that. This time is video's about 4 minutes long. That's 12 weeks of training in 4 minutes using the programming Quadrant. Hope that helped.